It's also so important to bring the light to the shadow and go through the events and dare to do that. Equally important is to dare to experience love, to allow yourself experience love, relationships, love in all forms that you may be afraid of. Welcome. I was reviewing some summaries that were coming through in the recent weeks, that were coming through, I think, in order to be noticed before 2026. We are talking about these things that come through in order to heal, and there's a lot of heavy stuff, or the progression or evolution goes through the suffering. So as on the soul level, we have chosen certain events to actually exact events to and wake up. And I deeply feel also that's how I see it, that's how I read it energetically, that's how I pick it up. And also to trigger a lot of other a lot of parts of you, let's say, or things, memories or energies encoded that want to come through in this life, because there's a lot of big transformation collectively and shift in the field. I really believe that this life, well, depends what you are meant to do in here, but I think if you're in this space, we can safely say that on some level this is also it's a message to you, so it's relating to you. And so exact things for you to clear out so much more than only this life, that it's time to also bring the joy, be able to be in this world from higher level, higher consciousness. There is more from the heart. I centered now. There is more from the heart, from love, and that energy starts to be predominant, or present in how you expand, how you evolve, how your soul is expanding, expressing, how the totality is expressing and growing, that it's growing more from creation and connection and love instead of suffering. And so what is the second point I want to share? That I had this realization that, okay, great, I chose this and this chapters, this and this points, this and this relationships, because I could touch and go so deep. There is so much of this things that you've chosen, like the difficult parts, let's say, the difficult aspects you've chosen to expand through, thanks to. And then it's so important to bring light to that shadow. But it came to me so deeply that this is not only why this life, this event, this what my soul decided, chose, or is expressing itself through now for the clearing, for the shadows. It's also it's also so important to bring the light to the shadow and go through the events and dare to do that. Equally important is to dare to experience love, to allow yourself experience love, relationships, love in all forms that you may be afraid of. That the importance for the evolution of the soul is not only to go through this clearing of shadows, that planned design, I don't know, however you want to express that in this life, but also the love is that love that you're going to experience in this life, that relationships, it's also so needed for the evolution of your soul, or for whatever other expressions you have in this universe, whatever other things you're meant to be doing in this universe. So much more is also important, that you will experience love in this life. And you will open up and learn again, because you know what unconditional love energy, it's part of you. So in deeply there, even though maybe you haven't experienced so much of it, or so many of relationships that would be that unconditional love, yet again, we are here on some level, so on the human level. So I think we are opening more space to even experience this unconditional love in a new way, bring more of that vibration into the normal, or into existence, human existence in here. Third part. I had a feeling when I'm gonna move. Ooh, a bit of sun. I had a feeling that when I'm gonna move, I will have the third part coming to me. Not sure if I can do it like this, moving. Let me see. The third part was composed by two things. One that is that I was looking at somebody from the past, and that person was talking about like the goal and not being so productive and all the stuff, and it really, hello little one, there's a little Shiba, even two. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me like this. This is next level quality on YouTube. So basically I just looked at the person and I thought about my own journey, and I looked at it in terms of also what we are shifting. So that is that so much of this external work on ourselves, and then inside there was still this void. And that person, I looked at that person and it reminded me that it took years of doing certain things, tools, methodologies. And I looked at the person and I still saw this absolute void inside. A void of like the part of the inner boy and girl, and this void of disconnection, this void of lack of love. And to summarize, this was showing me how much we might be going through the journey of different tools and methodologies and doing different works and workshops and listening to other people. But most importantly, it's time to really drop that shite of fixing yourself and listening to something externally or using something to get rid of things, and actually like pouring the connection inside, like turning around and looking inside, like really sitting with whatever journey, like whatever shadow, whatever wound is coming out, just sitting with it, not finding methodologies, sitting with this, feeling it, navigating it, finding maybe somebody to help you navigate it, or just to be there for you so you can actually relax and feel safe. So that was the third part of what was coming up in the recent time. And the fourth part, it's freaking cold. And the fourth part was, there was this moment. It's a nice wrap up for me, as this is the thing I was working on this year, somewhere there. Was when I sat down and I so much deeply felt like we are so much running. I was so much running all my life running, and it's connected with this fixing yourself, striving, not enough, and this is behind whatever like many things you can do, that is just like transpiring through different actions and decisions you're making. And I so much deeply felt also it's time not only to really connect with our love, like the our own being, but also be enough where you are now, and deeply grounding in it, and deeply grounding in the moment you are, in the sense of you are okay wherever you are. Maybe there are like things piling up still for me as well, all things to be fixed, solutions to be found, and all relationships to be progressed or finish or end, or change or transition moves. They're still waiting for us, absolutely. But at this moment you are okay, you're fine with whatever you can take now, and whatever you can take now, and you can walk with it. I don't know how to explain it good. Whatever you are now, you are in the right place. You can take what is now the first step. You can take that now and then open up. There will be another one unfolding. But you don't have to be in the space of like, it's the wrong place, I need to fix it, it's not enough, it's why am I here, and rejecting the maybe options or solutions that are coming at the moment. Or maybe just like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm just here. There's nothing that I have to really run for in this life, to be honest. The unfolding and creation just happens through me. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I wish you a new beautiful openings for new levels, new qualities in your life, new ways of expressing love, a greater, more beautiful connection with yourself, with your own being, and with what your soul is, guiding you towards. I invite you to join this journey, to subscribe, like, appreciate it very much so. And I will see you in next year.